Single shooter, no conspiracy.
10 months after the deadliest mass shooting in U.S. history, the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department closes its criminal investigation into 1 October.
Single shooter, no conspiracy.
Somebody was coming in from the, here, it'd be the north side.
North side?
Yep, somebody was coming in.
How many? Just one?
Just one. Somebody was coming in from the, here, it'd be the north side.
North side?
Yep, somebody was coming in.
How many? Just one?
Just one.
Okay.
One shooter who's coming in from that side.
Thank you,
from this side right here? All right, go that way. Go that way.
Just go.
I also have a magazine there with bullets in it, and then I have live rounds right here in these phones. So just give me a heads up on that.
Somebody was coming in from the, here, it'd be the north side.
North side?
Yep, somebody was coming in.
How many? Just one?
Just one.
Now, a lot of guns with a 50-round magazine, there would be a big signature because of the mag, and it would get in the way. On the FNP90, it slides in and pops on, and you don't even know it's there. It doesn't hang down. For a matter of fact, the ejection port is below the gun. Well, that's the P90.
I promise for police, I need you guys come this way and go down that way. Come on. They're coming to that 418.
I told you I will go in front, guys.
They're all in uniform.
Okay. Do you me a favor, stay on the side of the road, try and keep cover, go all the way down, okay? Just keep going, keep cover, go all the way down, okay? Just keep going, keep cover, go all the way down, okay? Just keep going down here to the right, all the way down. Keep going.
Do you remember hearing or seeing helicopters at all?
I do. I remember hearing helicopters. And then I remember like a week after that, I could not, like every time I hear a helicopter outside, I'd freak out.
A high output rifle or some kind of aircraft, and it's not cool.
These copters keep flying above our head. I'm not worried about those as much. These copters keep flying above our head. I'm not worried about those as much.
I was at Bally's on the 25th floor in a north-facing room, toward Flamingo Hotel's multi-level parking lot, which I kept an eye on also. I had an obstructed view to my right as I was next to what I assume is an upgraded suite directly next door that jutted out a good 7 or so feet out from the building. At approximately 22:10 I witnessed a Black Hawk helicopter, traveling from the northwest toward the Strip. It initially grabbed my attention due to the lack of red and green lights I'm accustomed to seeing on aircraft in the city. At first I just saw the white lights and thought it was police department. As it got closer I identified it as a Black Hawk as assumed it was from Neely Ice Air Force Base. I later researched and found that they had no craft respond to the incident. Negative on air guard or regular. They were coming in fast, low and way too close for comfort. Side door open. 3 bodies, most likely men. Not in uniform, but wearing darker
Sunday,
colored clothing.
October 1, 2017, 22:16 and 24 seconds.
Okay, and you're hiding under where?
Flying in a helicopter.
Yes, we have all kinds of help on the way, okay? Everything's going to be okay. We're getting officers out there. Okay.
You guys gonna see the officers on the sky because he's flying in a helicopter.
You think he's in a helicopter?
Yes. He's in a helicopter.
The first round of shots I heard, I thought was fireworks, and I looked towards Mandalay Bay thinking that I would see sparks pretty soon. Nothing happened. I almost felt like there was a helicopter above us shooting. It was so bizarre, like a war sound.
Get in there, babe. Morgan's bed. Yes, it is! It's a gunshot, right? It is. No! It is not a helicopter!
Shut up! It's okay!
It's not okay! We're gonna be okay, guys. We're gonna be okay. Guys, it's okay! No! You guys! No! Shut up! It's a helicopter! Stop!
Murray Township man is staying at Mandalay Bay and says he was just 2 floors down and 1 room over from that shooter. This morning he spoke with WFMZ's Bo Coltnow, who's live in the newsroom with
boom, 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 boom. And it probably in each one of those sections, there was probably about 20, 25 shots. And then it would stop for a few seconds, and then you would hear.
And at the time of the shooting, had no idea if the bullets were coming from inside or outside the hotel.
He says he was just 2 floors down and 1 room over.
And at the time of the shooting, had no idea if the bullets were coming from inside or outside the hotel.
I actually jumped in the tub here because I didn't know what else to do. I went in the tub, and then I started hearing helicopters, and I came back again, and the helicopters were shining their lights in pretty much right at me at one point.
He was so close to the shooter's room that he could hear police breach it this morning. That he could hear police breach it this morning. That he could hear police breach it this morning.
Works because it was a helicopter. Works because it was a helicopter. Works because it was a helicopter.
The police helicopters were starting to circle looking for the shooter, and I was the only one on the roof with the security guys, and I had this big black plastic case. So anyway, they shined the spotlight on me. And the security guys must have let them know it was okay somehow, because they flew away after that. And I was able to get the cameras out, and we got into the building. And as soon as we got into the building, somebody yelled from another room. They yelled that the shooter is in the building, he's in Mandalay Bay, and and then they just said, "Everybody get down, get down." So we hit the floor, and we laid on the ground.
Unbelievably certain that it was coming from the helicopter because it was so close. And I remember thinking, why is it that close? Oh my God, I think the shooting is coming from the helicopter. And So, I mean, I still kind of believe that because I just, in that moment, was so certain, just not a doubt in my mind that there was shooting coming from the helicopter. But I do remember, like, seeing they have those openings on the side, and I could see, like, a shadow, like, not facing, like, facing out towards us. So not, like, sitting back how you would in a helicopter strapped in. He was, like, or, you know, they were, like, looking down at us. And it was, like, I could see their heads, then underneath I could see, like, a big blob, and I'm, like, I couldn't tell what that was. And so I think that's another reason why I was really sure about it, because they were, like, looking down on us. For some reason, I just knew it was coming out of that helicopter.
Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired. Shots fired, shots fired.
Go, go. This way, this way. Come on. You're right. Keep coming. Keep going, keep going. Go. Go, go. Go, go.
Coming from.
Go, go. Come on. Keep coming. Keep going, keep going.
We're in a rally. The southwest corner. Let's rally up. Stand by one. I'll tell you where. Where are we rallying? And the venue. I don't know where the venue is. Let's follow these guys.
You guys want to rally up somewhere near it?
Just have them start. We're in a rally. The southwest corner. Let's rally up. Stand by one. I'll tell you where. Where are we rallying? And the venue. I don't know where the venue is. Let's follow these guys.
You guys want to rally up somewhere near it?
Just have them start.
We're in a rally. The southwest corner. Let's rally up. Stand by one. I'll tell you where. Where are we rallying? And the venue. I don't know where the venue is. Let's follow these guys.
You guys want to rally up somewhere near it?
Just have them start.
We're in a rally. The southwest corner. Let's rally up. Stand by one. I'll tell you where. Where are we rallying? And the venue.
I don't know where the venue is. Let's follow these guys.
You guys want to rally up somewhere near it?
Just have them start.